Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel, David Speaks Football. I've only just started doing this. As you know, the two videos I've released have been in a studio. Shout out to Dan the Gooner from Gooner's Therapy. I'm going to link their channel in the subscription, who's been on to me for years and years and years to be like, mate, get on this, speak about football. You're so passionate. You love chatting about it. I chat a lot of waffle and a lot of shit, and people would like to listen to it. Let's see what happens. Here I am. I've got my own little home set up here now. It's a last minute thing because I could not get to the studio this week. So here I am. Hopefully the lighting's okay. Hopefully the sound's okay. It is what it is. This is how we're starting. And listen, hopefully 2, 3, 4 years from now, I'm looking back at this video and being like, wow, absolute game changer. Anyway, let's get into the subject here, yeah? This is going to be short and sweet. It is my first home video, so look, going to give it my best shot. Be patient with me. Garnacho. Obviously, I'm a few days late, and most of you have probably seen a whole bunch of content in regards to this, but I've got to talk about it, you know, and I've got to say what I think about this and him being in this Aston Villa shirt. So let me just get it up here on the screen. And the way I want to do this, I want to literally, let's look at the picture and pretend I'm not a Man United fan, pretend I'm not even a football fan. I'm just going to analyse this picture for what it is and then get into it and say what I think about this and how we've got to this point where he has done this, right? Like, Garnacho has done this, right? How have we got to this point? So let's pop this up on the screen. Right, here we are. Let's start with the most obvious thing about this picture, yeah? Wallahi, this guy doesn't use a bodna, right? That is facts already from this picture. You can see that from this picture. It's very, very obvious. For those of you who don't understand the word I've just said, Garnacho is obviously scratching his arse. He's obviously got an itchy arse. And if you do not use a bodna, which is something you use to clean your arse every time you do a shit, if you do not use a bodna, you get an itchy arse. Simple as that. So what I gauge from this is already the fella doesn't clean his arse properly. So that's step one from just looking at this picture straight off the bat, right? Forget football, just look at CSI style. We're looking at this picture CSI style. We're decrypting this whole thing, bruv, yeah? Anyway, that's part one. Garnacho doesn't use a bodna. Part two, he's got a couple vehicles here, a bit of a Lambo. What's this other one here? I think it's a Ferrari. I can't see it properly. No doubt cars purchased or rented with the wages that he gets from his actual club, his actual employers, which are Manchester United. So defo paid for these vehicles, rented whatever it is, with money from his employer. So let's make a note of that, right? Then we move on to where he is. It says Ibiza, right? So he's on holiday. I know for a fact ain't no Ibiza shop selling a Marcus Rashford Aston Villa top. They just ain't. Ain't no stall selling a Marcus Rashford Aston Villa top in Ibiza. I don't think so. So he's definitely packed this, right? He's taken this with him on holiday, planned to wear this, right? Simple as that. This is not a coincidence where he saw the shirt out on holiday, he's gone and grabbed it. No, he's taken this in his suitcase to his holiday or whatever it is he's doing there and plan to wear this on holiday. Simple as that, right? Yeah, I mean, he's obviously renting this place again with money from his employers, which is not Aston Villa, by the way. It's Manchester United. So yeah, that's the basics of this picture, right? That is the basics of what we can see here. Now, why has this happened? What's the reason for this? Why has he chosen to do this? Is it right? Is it wrong? Let's start with why has this happened. I'll tell you why this has happened. Man United fans, this is your fault. Yeah? Every single Man United fan that chose, right, that chose to take a legend song, right, a legend that won us Champions Leagues, that probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest player to ever play for us. Yeah, you've taken his song, right, Viva Ronaldo, and given it to this fella. Why? Any time I've heard that song sung with Garnacho's name in it. I've always thought, what the hell are we doing? What the hell are we doing? Why are we singing for this guy, right? And it's your fault that his head has gotten so big, right, that he's doing celebrations on the side of the pitch. No matter if he scores an equaliser, no matter if we're like 2-3-0 down, he'll do that celebration where he'll sit on the side of the bollard, the billard, whatever you want to call it, the little stand on the side. I don't even know the name for it right now, right? That Ronaldo celebration that he does, that wasn't even a celebration done by Ronaldo at Manchester United. It's a celebration done by Ronaldo at Real Madrid, okay? Which already shows this guy don't give a monkeys about Man United. You fans are to blame for singing this man's name in a song that belongs to a legend of ours. Yeah? He does not deserve that song. But you guys have chosen to sing it for him. I never have. Right? He has not shown anything apart from that overhead kick, fair play, apart from that overhead kick to warrant that song being sung. Simple as that. I just want to let that sink in. Man United fans, I blame you for his head getting this big. And look how he's repaid you. Look how he's repaid you. Geezer's gone on holiday. He's rocking an Aston Villa top with Marcus Rashford on the back. I mean, Aston Villa don't even want Marcus Rashford. That's a whole other story, right? Marcus Rashford's been sent back to Man United. At the same time of this being released, by the way, on Sky Sports, Marcus Rashford is on Sky Sports saying, I'd love to play with Yamal. At the same time of him posting this, that's on Sky Sports, right? I mean, Marcus Rashford is basically Jesse Lingard 2.0, right? He's out here talking about playing with Yamal. Like, you're not the same age, bruv. You're not in the same bracket. Like, what are you even talking about? I mean, no wonder this team finished 15th, yeah? This is what we're dealing with. Like, these are the players that we're dealing with. Players that do not care about Man United. Got no love for Man United at all, right? Marcus Rashford commented on this, right? Saying, my brother. I mean, my brother what? You know, Aston Villa don't want you, right? Garnacho, Amorim's already told him, get out of this club. I hope you find yourself a new club. No one's come in for Garnacho, right? So here he is, strutting his stuff on social media, throwing an Aston Villa top on. Not for Aston Villa to come, no. For any club to come and get him. That's why he's done it. Please come and get me. Anyone, please come and get me. The only issue with what he's done here, right, is now any club trying to sign him knows we want to get rid of him. They know he wants to leave. So we're going to get hardly any money for this guy. So he's completely disrespected us as fans, disrespected the club. It is just the maddest thing that this guy has done. And the best part about it all, he ain't even that good, bruv. He ain't even that good. He's shown glimpses. His end product's average. He's constantly looking to score a goal rather than assist. He's not really a team player. He is a threat on his day. I'm not going to say he's not, right? But he's not someone who warrants being sung a song that a club legend once had. Right? A club legend once had. Just absolutely unbelievable that this guy has done this. And, you know, anyone who's seen my content previously will know, like, I feel sorry for Amorim, but I don't. I'm quite harsh on him, but I feel sorry for him now, right? I mean, how he's been dealing with these players. This is what he's got to deal with. I mean, instead of focusing on making this team better, he's got his players doing this. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. Hopefully, I never see this man in a Man United shirt again. I do not want to see him in a Man United shirt again. I don't want to see Marcus Rashford in a Man United shirt again. I don't want to see Sancho in a Man United shirt again. I don't want to see any of these guys in a Man United shirt again, right? All commenting on each other's stuff. Freedom fighter Sancho, the list goes on. I mean, what the hell are these guys thinking? You know? And back to that point, you know, the stuff he has here, right? The cars, the villa, everything. With money paid by his employer. And he's there wearing another company's shirt. Think about that there, yeah? Forget football. Just in business terms, he's there promoting another company, right? With the money that he's paid by his current company. In any other industry, that's like, boom. Like, what the hell are you doing? You'd be sacked instantly, right? Mate, Garnacho, please find yourself a club. We're going to have to sell him cheap. That's the end of it, right? Find yourself a club. Start using a bodner and clean your ass properly, mate. And please, mate, never ever wear a Man United shirt again in your life. I'm signing out of this one. Sorry if I've waffled. But moral of the story, guys, I never want to see Garnacho again in a Man United top. He is done. Anyway, catch you on the next video. Boom.